Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I know I keep saying I'm going to do an ephemera video, and I am, that is going to be my next video, but I decided I want to do my structure, finish my structure first, just so this is all put together, and then we can crack on with decorating everything. So this is the next video in the big tab-bound journal, if you've been following along. This is going to be a giveaway for my 1,000 subscriber mark that I just recently hit, and I'm so excited to have you all here. To enter the giveaway, you're going to need to watch all of the videos in this playlist, like, comment on each video, subscribe to the channel, and sign up for my email list. And then you'll be entered to potentially win this journal when it's finished. So I have this whole nice plan here that I think is worked out. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make the rest of the structure for this. There's a couple of other videos, if you haven't seen yet, on how I started this and how this is working. So it's a bit tricky because it's really easy to forget. So I need to put my tabs on first. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna put this in. I have notes for myself about what my plans were because I keep forgetting these things. Okay, and so the trick is to glue where the paper is gonna cover too, so they don't have messy glue spots on the edges, but that is not far enough. So we'll do the closure today too. I have that all set up and ready to go. And that way we'll get all of our pages ultimately, I think it's 7 or 8 pages. It's not a lot. But that's because I kind of wanted to do a few more, but I started running out of my Stamperia paper, and I want to have some to use in decorating. It's a bit of a tricky theme to mix other things with, you know, and I have some things that I've been using, but it's a bit hard. And I think the plan was for this one to go inside here, right? And then this says cut out castle. Okay, so this is the castle. I see. So we don't want to put that one on yet. I need something else for this. Let's just let that guy sit there for 1 second. And this guy will get his little tabs, which I've got waiting for me right here. And this time I pre-cut one that is a little skinnier to go in the middle. And these need to go as close to the top as possible. Because it's a bit tricky to get them all fitting right. So we'll look at where we are here. Okay, glue sticking to me. It's been so exciting with the jump in momentum on the channel. It's been really fun for me. I listened to Stephen Bartlett on the Diary of the CEO podcast, and he says in his intro, I hope no one's listening. But if you are, keep this to yourself. I thought that was kind of a cute way to sort of attack your own fears about no one listening in the early days. Oh God, I did this wrong. Did I? I did this wrong. You guys, Not paying attention properly. No. I did this totally wrong. Because I've got to put the tabs on here first. I should have put the tabs on here. Okay, that's okay. Don't panic. Too much jibber jabber. Yeah, because it has to go like this. We have to add the next page with its tabs before we can do this. So that's okay. So now we have tabs on here. And we're going to glue these again on this other page. Huh! That could have been a disaster. My goodness, why? Well, I'll just have to rearrange my plans for how this ends up working. And these need to be held so that they grab. Okay, that was silly. So what I was going to say, though, is that I'm actually very glad you're all listening. Because it's lonely crafting without you. Okay, so that's good. So now what we can do on this one, actually, is add the next set of these tabs, which actually I think are also ready for me back here. So now, again, we've got to, I think I made these a bit longer. Just glue those in like that. Oops, nope. Pay attention. I'm distracted today, you guys. It's one of those days where you're just like not quite able to keep your brains right on the thing that you're doing. So, okay, if we line our page up like that, yeah, that's gonna be about right. Okay, oh, they got glue everywhere. And then here too, just about like that. And that's gonna get our second one. And then the next one is the last page. So that actually doesn't get any tabs. So we are just about there. But I don't want to glue these together because I've got this gooky glue on here. So I actually would like to put the paper on, but I need to rethink about how that's going to go. Oh, man. Okay, so sorry about that. Boyfriend came home, so I had to stop filming for a second. But I left everything exactly where it was. So hopefully we can just dive right in and keep on going without too much trouble in the editing of the video. So I'm just finishing up the structure here. And I'm going to add this page. I've added the tabs to this page. So I'm going to go ahead and add this page to the book. And then I have just the very last page to add in here as well. This page seems a little bit differently sized, just a tiny bit from the others, but that's okay. So I'm gonna, where is it? Did I do it? Oh, I put these in the wrong place. It is slightly, it's not quite a square. Okay. A little bit of a wrinkle. Well, let's see. If we can take these off. This will show us how strong our Fabri-Tac is. I think actually what I'm going to do, which will be okay, is cut them off. So we want it actually to go like this so that it lines up better. So I'm going to put a new set of these on first. But that's fine because this whole thing is going to get covered up by pretty paper. And only those of you who've watched all the videos will know what's underneath. I'm really excited for this whole thing to come together. The problem is, before they were dry, and I could just go ahead and add it in, but now I need to give this a second to let that dry. So what we can do, actually, is while we wait for that, see what I had planned for this page. I think it was this one. And we can add that on there. I taped these up off camera. I planned out which pages I was using. And where they were gonna go. And I think we actually, that's for the front. I think I was planning this one. Oh, that feels upside down. I think that's how it feels. Feels right. There. And then, let's see, we can add our last page here like this, and glue our tabs here. That's not far. This one's not long enough. I didn't make these long enough. Make your tabs longer if you're making something like this with me. It's okay, it's not the end of the world, but it's just nice to have a little bit more that's gonna go underneath the paper. So you can glue. I'm ending up in the space that won't be covered up. Okay, this is gonna be great. One more page. Need our Fabri-Tac to grab. And then I actually think this is meant to go, oh yeah, that'll be beautiful, but I don't know what I'm gonna put underneath this yet because I was thinking I would cover up. I'm gonna cut this frame out and actually put this underneath and then give this some foam tape so that it sits up above. But I want something to cover so that the craft, just in case there's peaks, you know, I want to cover this inside square, maybe with this green. Maybe I'll just put this green in here. Or I could also use this sky. That might be good. But I just want to do it. I'm trying to reserve as much of my paper as I can for still using it for decorating, so I don't want it to be maybe what I can do is, I mean, realistically, it's the seam that I'm trying to cover. So I think we'll cut this out. It really doesn't need to be here. No, that's wrong because I need to go here, here, and then here. And we can go about here so that we get that bottom part covered. I'm just thinking, I'm just doing this way because it'd be nice to cover my page when my glue's wet, and then I can add my last page without fear of glue mess. But I'm not just covering this page fully either, so. Because I could also cut out the inside of this and then I would have more of this paper. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait, do more of that later. See if we can put our last, I have extra pages here. Okay, that's okay. So this one doesn't get any tabs of its own. So it's gonna go, I'm actually gonna put a piece of paper over this. I just feel like I have glue here that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so this guy goes in here like this. And we put our last set of tabs down. Make them stick. And this is the back. So I'm going to add this back door paper here. Grab. This is gonna look cool, with these guys as tabs. I hope that it's also functional. They are a bit of a pain to use in this way, as you see. But I was excited about how they would look, so we'll just put this on top. Help them get grabbing there. Okay, and then we've got this lady who goes here. Maybe on this page, I'll just do like a triangle pocket to preserve what the page looks like, but still give it a little bit of interest in a pocket. Yeah, check it out. That's our journal. Let us put some closure on here too. And then I can get my stag on the inside. And then we'll be down to decorating. And figuring out that castle page and all of that. Just want to make sure we're not sticking pages together. Let's keep this in there in between. Okay, closure. Where are all my little circles? And my brad. It's been a while since I've done a closure like this, actually. I feel a little rusty. And we want the doors that I think I'm going to put on the cover so that we can see. I think we're going to do this like this. Yeah. Crocodile, where'd I put you? I thought I had brought over the handheld, but I can't see it. So here's the big bite. So, big bite. I think I'll mark on these. Just to give myself a little guide where I think this goes. And I'm doing a 1/8 hole to both. And then we need a hole in these as well. And you can do this, if you don't have a crocodile, you can do this with an awl very easily. No need for fancy tools. Although it is definitely nice if you do a lot of this. Oh, and I got one brad out, and I need 2. So let's grab another brad. This one here. And where are we going to put these? Okay, so we want one up here and one down here. All right, so let's mark that sucker just like that. And this one just like that. Oof. A little hard to see that one. And I think I will actually poke this hole with the awl because the big bite's going to be a little tricky. And this will work just as well. That way you get to see two ways of doing this. I'm just hunting for my other hole. I think that's it. I hope that's it. All right, and then we're just gonna take one small one and one big one and slide that through our hole. Open up the brad legs in the back. I got a little bit off center with those top ones, but I'm kind of okay with it. It gives it a quirky look. I actually super love that. I'm digging this journal, you guys. It's gonna be so fun to send it to somebody. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure out the doors. All right, so let's just put the stag page on, and that'll be it for this video. And I will have all of the instructions for entering the giveaway down in the description. As I know you want this beautiful journal. I want it. It's so cool. It's turning out so great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.